Alright guys, a few people asked me to do a video decoding the upcoming Copa America final, so here it is. 2 months ago, I got on Brazil to win this tournament. I still like them, but Argentina have some crazy numbers also. I was really hoping Colombia would knock Argentina out, but no, Argentina progressed on penalties. So I'm going to present to you two decodes here. I'm going to present my Brazil decode, and I'm going to present Bryant's Argentina decode. Bryant is an incredible soccer decoder, incredible. He really likes Argentina for Copa America. He really likes Italy for the Euros. And he's got incredible decodes for both. I like Brazil, and I like England. So I can understand why people say, well, Gematria, it can't be real. If it's so real, why did decoders go against each other? Guys, it's all a game. It's just fun. It's just fun. Chess is real, isn't it? Chess is real. It's all strategy, but the best person wins. And more often than not, the best decoder gets it right, more often than the average decoder. But there's nobody in this community, guys, that's going to call every single outcome. They would be multi-billionaires, guys. They would have their gambling accounts shut down. The aim of the game, guys, in gambling is to win more than you stake. I do that, okay? It's not to get rich. It's to win more than you stake. Along the way on my Gematria journey, guys, I've just learned so much knowledge, which is far more valuable than money to me. So, like I said, I love Brazil and England to win this weekend. But if Argentina and Italy both win, I'm not going to be massively shocked. Like, for example, Pope Francis, the first open Jesuit Pope, guys. The guy was born in Argentina, right? And now he resides in Italy. So do you think it's a coincidence that Italy are in the final of the Euros and that Argentina are in the final of the Copa America? I don't. Do you think it's a coincidence that Italy was the first country to be hit in Europe by coronavirus, guys? Where the Vatican is? I don't. At all. I don't think it's a coincidence that Roberto Mancini, the Italian coach, his name equals 222. Like Wuhan coronavirus, and that is 56 years old. Like coronavirus equals 56. I don't think those things are by accident. So like I said, never bet your house on a game. Ever. Because they're always double-coded, especially when it comes to a final. By the way, speaking of finals, got the Wimbledon final as well. Djokovic, I had him to win Wimbledon. He's in the final. I can hedge now, thankfully, which I always do if my team or player get to a final because he's the big favourite for it. And he's up against an Italian. How interesting, eh? When was the last time an Italian got to the final of Wimbledon? I'm not sure. But on the same day, we're going to have an Italian in the final at Wimbledon. We know Wimbledon's in England, and then we're going to have England versus Italy. Again, I just do all I can, guys, to show you how rigged it all is. Like, it's all coded, and there's storylines to it all, and it's all a show. I'm not claiming I'm going to make anybody rich from this, guys. If you expect to pay $5 or $10 to sign up to my Patreon and get rich, then you're in dreamland. But what you will learn is how Gematria works and who's basically running the show, guys. So I'm going to first of all read out my Brazil decode, and then I'll read out Bryant's Argentina decode, and you guys can do whatever you want with this information, but hopefully you learn something from this video. So Brazil decode. This is the 47th edition of the Copa America. The final is 47 days after Brazil coach's recent birthday. Pelé, Brazil's biggest ever superstar, was born on 47 date numerology. He was born October the 23rd, 1940. Neymar's 2020 birthday had 47 date numerology, February the 5th, 2020. Isn't it interesting how both Neymar and Cristiano Ronaldo were both born on February the 5th? Is that a coincidence? Probably not. Brazil can stay on 15 losses to Argentina in Copa America games, and 47 is the 15th prime. But Argentina have a better sync with 47 and 15, to be honest, which I'll get to later. Brazil can pick up 10th Copa America title. 10 equals 15. I like that. And Pele began playing for Santos at age 15. Argentina can stay on 14 Copa America titles, and the game is 104 days before Pele's birthday. July 10th, 2021 equals 104. Neymar Jr. equals 104. And maybe or maybe not, was it a coincidence that Harry Kane scored the winning goal for England after 104 minutes against Denmark? Maybe. The final is taking place on the 191st day of the year. The anniversary of Jair Bolsonaro becoming president of Brazil is 191 days. 191 is the 43rd prime. Argentina coach is 43 years old. Argentina's nickname is La Alba Celeste. La Alba Celeste equals 43. Brazil coach can go 14 games undefeated in Copa America, and 43 is the 14th prime. However, there's definitely a 14 that could go against him, which I'll get to later. So the 55s and 10s, this is why I think this game is possibly synced up with England and Italy. I think if Brazil win, there's a really good chance England win. I think if Argentina win, there's a good chance Italy win. I think they'll go hand in hand. And again, I'm saying I think, guys. I am not claiming to be a god or mystic. Argentina equals 55. Brazil president was born in 55. The final is 5 months and 5 days after Neymar's birthday. Brazil can win their 10th Copa America. And look at this. It's 10 teams in the Copa America because there's 2 groups of 5. Look how Argentina ended with 10 points and Brazil ended with 10 points. And Brazil scored 10 goals. That type of stuff, guys, I don't think is by accident. They push certain numbers for certain tournaments. And 55, guys, is the 10th triangle in Fibonacci number, so there's all these 55 and 10 syncs. Neymar is 29 years old and he wears the number 10 shirt, and 29 is the 10th prime. So this could be a perfect time for Neymar to win his first Copa America with Brazil. The game is being played on the 10th of July. Pele famously wore the number 10 shirt and was born in October, the 10th month of the year. And Messi wears the number 10 shirt. Of course, Maradona wore the number 10 shirt. So 10 is clearly a really important number, guys. Argentina was supposed to host Copa America, but due to too many coronavirus cases, they moved it to Brazil. CONMEBOL equals 34. Pele got vaccinated on a day leaving 304 days remaining in the year. He got vaccinated 131 days before the Copa America final. Championship equals 131. And 131 is the 32nd prime, guys. And Pele was vaccinated or supposedly vaccinated on 3-2, March the 2nd. The final is 3 months and 20 days after Brazil president's most recent birthday. Brazil equals 32. Neymar equals 32. Pele was vaccinated 4 months and 8 days before the final. Maracanã Stadium equals 48. And Brazil are dominant in this stadium, and that's where the final is going to take place. Brazil are also extremely dominant against Argentina when they play in Brazil. Brazil coach is named Adenor Baki. Adenor Baki equals 56. I read this headline: Pele gets coronavirus vaccine, hails unforgettable day. Again, why is it unforgettable? But they emphasize the word unforgettable because of the gematria value. Unforgettable equals 56. as does coronavirus, guys. And if you include the end date, the game is 5 months and 6 days after Neymar's birthday. So I think he's going to have a huge impact on this game. One of these legends is going to be very unhappy at the end of the game, whether it's Neymar or whether it is Messi. And there was all these articles about how Neymar was saying, I really hope Argentina make the final. Again, why would you want Argentina to make the final if you truly want to win the Copa America? You would want Colombia to make it. And then people saying, oh, Neymar's such a nice guy, is really close with Messi. What a nice thing to say. No, it's not. You want to play the team that's weaker in a final. Simple as that. If it was all legit. But obviously Argentina versus Brazil is a bigger spectacle. Makes more money, doesn't it? For the Jesuits, more eyes on the game. We know that professional sports are a weapon of mass distraction, guys. And I'm hoping in the next few years people see that and it'll be the end of professional sports. Or they just redo it all and it's actually legit, but I doubt that will ever happen. So 5 months and 6 days is 222 days, and Wuhan coronavirus equals 222. Again, Roberto Mancini equals 222. Italy's head coach. That guy came in. Italy was shocking. As far as I'm aware, they didn't qualify for the World Cup. And that guy comes in, this one guy, and turns Italy into a team of superstars. They go on this crazy run. They haven't lost a game in 33 games. I think that's the longest undefeated run ever in Italy's history as well. I don't get why people don't question some of the stuff that I question. They've suddenly become world beaters since Mancini comes in. And a few years before that, they were shocking. So Brazil can go 7-3 in Copa America finals, and 73 has been huge this year. Think of Tom Brady going 7-3 in Super Bowls, and how 73 is the 21st prime. And the Copa America is taking place in 2021. And we know Prince Philip was married to Queen Elizabeth for 73 years. There's so many 73s, guys. But I'm sure there's things as well for 64. I'm sure of it. So Argentina Decode. Bryant actually has more, to be honest, but I think the 34s are basically what he loves the most. So after rebranding Copa, Argentina can go 3-4 in the finals. Messi equals 34. Messi syncs with the number 34 are insane, guys. Messi equals 34. Leo Messi equals 34. Lionel Andres Messi Cucitini equals 304. Messi is 34 years old. The final will be Messi's 34th all-time appearance in Copa America. Maradona was born on the 304th day of the year. And again, look how they sync everything up, guys. Where is it with Pele? So Pele got vaccinated on a day leaving 304 days remaining. And all these 34s with Messi. And Maradona was born on the 304th day of the year. And obviously Pele and Maradona go hand in hand. If you talk about Pele, you bring up Maradona or vice versa. It's like if you talk about Ronaldo, you bring up Messi. Hand of God equals 34. We all know about the Hand of God and how he did that in 86 against England in a 2-1 win. Or at least I think it was 2-1. I can't even remember. I just know that he got the Hand of God and he also dribbled past all of England's team pretty much, including the goalkeeper. And again, when I look back and watch that goal, number one, just snap him. Back in the day, they would snap players' legs. They would go hard on these players, but no, they just let Maradona glide through. And in regards to the Hand of God, you've got 5'5" Maradona jumping higher than Peter Shilton, England's goalkeeper. That was a joke in itself. So This will also be Argentina manager's 34th game. So there's so many 34s. If 34 is the number, guys, then it's great for Argentina. And it's also great for Italy. Because Italy are 33 games undefeated. They can make it 34 if they don't lose to England. So, yeah, it's wild. So there's numbers that I find. I always find the right numbers, but I'm not always on the right side of the riddle. But more often than not, I am. So Argentina manager's full name is Lionel. Funny how he's called Lionel like Messi. Sebastian Scaloni equals 139, and 139 is the 34th prime number. This is the 47th edition of the Copa. Argentina can get their 15th title. That's what I was saying. They have a stronger sync to 47 and 15 because 47 is the 15th prime. Leo Messi equals 47. So this could be his day to finally win a trophy with Argentina. There's no way, in my opinion, that Messi's going to end his career without a trophy with Argentina. No way. Especially Ronaldo, he's had his moment. He won the Euros in 2016. Remember, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So Ronaldo's got his big trophy. You'd expect Messi to win at least one trophy with Argentina. The guy who retired and then came out of retirement, again, just a storyline. But Argentina, they have a monster riddle to win the World Cup. A monster riddle to win the World Cup. But I don't need to get into that now. By the way, if Messi scores, he will match Pele with 77 goals scored for his country. He's on 76 right now, Messi. And what's also interesting is Southgate's currently on 76 career losses. So if Messi scores one and gets to 77, I'll be a little bit worried for Southgate getting that 77th loss. And we know Gareth Southgate equals 77 in Gematria. But I'm not going to go against my picks, guys. I'm not covering myself here. I'm just telling you that there's never a gimme in professional rig sports. In regards to the England and Italy game, honestly, I have to get on Italy to lift the trophy. I have an amazing decode for England, but I need to make sure I profit from this game. I'll win a lot of money if England win it. And if they don't, at least I'll win a nice amount of money if Italy do pull through. But I hope they don't. And it'll be very interesting to see if that Italian wins or loses in the Wimbledon final as well against Djokovic. So Neil Baker, this guy's incredible, by the way. Lionel Scaloni equals 211, the 47th prime, so that favours Argentina as well. 4207 found a connection with Brady, and Brady's synced up with all these major events, to be honest. What else? Look, 47th edition. Let's think about a compass set at 47 degrees. It's the Freemasonic logo, a compass. 47 is the big authority number in Gematria. So there'll be a lot of people that believe that Maradona was sacrificed for Messi to win his first trophy with Argentina. That makes a lot of sense as well, to be honest. Will the Brazil coach, will he go 14 games undefeated? Or will his streak end at 14? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Argentina last won the Copa America 28 years ago in 1993. And that was the first time they invited guest countries to participate. This is the first tournament since then where no guest countries have been involved. So that seems to be a ritual, guys. But like I said here, this is one hell of a tough game to call, mate. So I'm very honest, guys. I don't claim to know everything, although people seem to think, oh, you think you know everything? No, I don't. Listen to what I say in my videos. Or people say, you love your decode so much, you have this huge ego. No. Do I like my decodes? Yes. That's why I publish them and present them. But do I say, Brazil are definitely going to win? England are definitely going to win? I say I'll be very shocked if England don't win the Euros. I don't say they're definitely winning, like some decoders do. Those people know who they are. This is definitely going to happen. There's no such thing as definite, guys, in pro sports. I like Brazil. I like England. Brian, an incredible decoder, likes Argentina and he likes Italy. And people will say, oh, well, how can I trust gematria when these great decoders go against each other? You've got to find your own truth, guys. This is a game. This is fun. The best decoders will win more than the average decoders. Simple as that. And there's no doubt in my mind the people who are really good at this win more money than the average Joe who goes down to the local bookies and places a bet going with his gut or betting through emotion. I'll be surprised if any of those people end the year with a profit. I end every month pretty much with a profit. Whether it's $15 or $2,000. It depends. More often than not if I decode championship winners at nice odds. Like we've got a really good golf decode. The tournament begins tomorrow. If that comes in, the guy's huge odds. Again, can win life-changing money if that comes in. It's not a guarantee. Like Sebastian Eubank dying, the guy with 2 11s tattooed on him. And the Euros began on the 11th and end on the 11th. Again, England can become the 11th different nation to win the Euros. However, they can pick up their 11th loss in the Euros. There's always numbers that go for and against these teams. You just got to pick your favourite riddle, guys. And I love England and I like Brazil. So, like I said, I did this video for a few people that requested this. I'll try and help people out, illuminate them with knowledge. It's up to you guys if you want to bet on this game. Pick Brazil or Argentina. If you just want to leave it, if you want to just watch it play out, that's up to you. I wouldn't be shocked if both Neymar and Messi both score, to be honest, or at least one of them. But like I said, one of them is going to be crying at the end. No doubt. One of the number 10s is going to be crying at the end. All right, guys, cheers. I'm going to be off my computer now for the next 5 or 6 hours. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to chill out, get in the water. And I might watch the final, but I probably won't. I'll be too busy having fun with my friends. All right, guys, cheers.